Hi students, I'm going to teach you how to install Anaconda for Windows since many of you have emailed me about it. The process is very simple. You have to go to the website for Anaconda and look for the download button, which is right over here. Okay. When you click on the download button, you can see downloads for Windows, Mac, OS, and Linux. So depending on the system that you have, you can install any of these options. Okay, some of you may have Mac OS, some of you may have a dual boot Linux with Windows. So based on what system you have, you can select. Most of you, though, will have Windows system. Now the question is what kind of Windows system you have. If you don't know that, very simple, just go to your Windows Explorer and right-click this PC and go to Properties. So immediately it tells you what kind of system type you have. Okay. For example, for mine, it says 64-bit operating system. So I know that, hey, I have to install a 64-bit 64-bit graphical installer for Python. Okay, so I click on this link and I download it. Now I've done this already earlier, so I'm not going to download it again. But in your case, download it, and depending on your internet speed, yeah, it may vary. Okay. Once you finish downloading it, go to your downloads folder, the place where you have downloaded it. Here it is, Anaconda 3 for Windows 64-bit system. Okay. Just double click on it and the installation starts. Okay, go to next, accept the license agreement. It asks you whether you want Anaconda just for you or anybody else using your computer. Just select the default, just me, and you can change the path, although I would recommend to leave it as it is. And here it asks you whether you want to give the path variable, add Anaconda 3 to my path environment variable. You don't need to do that. Anaconda will automatically give the path. Second one, register Anaconda 3 as my default Python 3.8. You see, we don't have just one Python interpreter. There's so many out there. For example, in my case, I use multiple interpreters. So I may not select this. But in your case, since probably this would be the only Python installation on your computer, I recommend you to select it. Just leave it as default and click install. And the installation will start. Now, depending on the speed of your computer, the installation would be perhaps within 5 minutes or more, or less. Depends on the speed of your computer. Yes, you can see that Anaconda has been installed successfully. It's completed. Click next. It asks you if you want, you can download PyCharm as an extra editor. Well, you can do that. You can download PyCharm if you want, or you can just program it on Notepad. Next, that's it. Anaconda visualization tutorial, and learn more about Anaconda. It will link you to the website once you do that. There the website opens. Okay. So I wanted to tell you about Notepad++. If you can download this as well. The benefit of having Notepad++ is Notepad++ is a step better than Notepad. It has line numbers, and when you get some errors or you're doing debugging on Python code, it will tell you which line is the error. So download and install this as well. Rather than installing PyCharm, this would be a better option. Okay. So let's see our installation. Yes, here is right Anaconda. You see, I have my Anaconda. I can just add it. Yeah, it's already added to my start. There is my Anaconda. Okay, and this is where I'm going to run my program. So let's run a test program and make sure that everything works. Again, I go back to my File Explorer. I select my C drive right over here. I create a folder in the C drive. I call it Python. Okay. And here I can create my first Python program. I call it test, not .txt. Python has got an extension of .py. Okay. Yes, there it is. Now I can program it by opening it with Notepad++, since I've already installed it. You see the benefit of Notepad++? You get line numbers. Okay. So here it is. Print hello world. Okay. Save the changes. Okay. Once you finish saving the changes, remember where the file is. Okay. It is test.py under Python under C drive. Now look where you are. You have to go to the C drive. So cd ... will take you up one level. Again, type cd ... to go up one level. So now you're in the C drive. Remember, on the C drive, we have got a folder known as Python. And under Python, we have got test.py. So let's make that active. Okay. So change directory to Python. Okay. Do we have our file test.py in here? Let's just check. Test it and see. Directory command. There it is. Test.py. So interpret Python test.py. Now run your program and you can see hello world. Okay. Subsequent to this, any changes you make, you can just go over here and add whatever code you want and make changes. Okay. Welcome to Python. Okay. Make sure you save the changes that you make over here, otherwise it won't appear when you interpret. Okay. I come here and I don't even have to type the code. I just use the arrow key to show me the previous command I typed. It saves the history of all the commands you have. And I press enter. Okay, there you have. Hello world, welcome to Python. So you see, it works. Okay, so try installing it and hopefully everything goes okay. And if you have any issues, again, email me or ask Mr. Suresh or Mr. Roy. Thank you very much.